Hey, what's going on everybody? Servo here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to determine if the Max bundle is worth it. Max is a new companion that comes with a lot of new furniture. There's also a hidden item that you probably don't even know about, but you can obtain it as well. And I also am going to share a lot of tips that I have found out about Max. I've been spending a lot of time with our K9 buddy. And yeah, short answer, he's absolutely worth every single moonstone. If you guys enjoy my content or you enjoy our beautiful Max, please be sure hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. I would appreciate it, and I know he would as well. So be sure to stay throughout the whole video because like I said, I have some really cool tips that I found out and also a really amazing item at the end. So we are going to go over here to the premium shop. We have this bundle for 4,500. Yes, it's expensive. I know it is. It's very, very expensive, but you get a good amount of stuff with it. And also remember, this bundle doesn't seem like it's going to be disappearing after the end of the week. I believe it's going to be just like the other signature bundles here that have been here for years. I'm pretty sure the companion bundles are going to stay here for months and years. So you don't have to worry about picking this bundle up now. You can just wait, focus on the premium shop if you want to. I know there's some really great stuff here. Don't forget, you can also pin items as well. But this bundle right here is definitely expensive for sure. So we do end up getting Max. It's the first dog introduced in the valley. We also have Max's houseboat. We have the nautical fireplace, the 4-poster bed, the nautical cabinet. We got a new rug, and we have a new window and a new little wall light. But this bundle goes deeper than this. Like I said, there's a cool new item, and also there's some really interesting stuff like that he does with other villagers. He actually interacts with the villagers. So let's get the obvious out of the way first. So we're going to show off his little digging animation. So how his little animation works is if you walk over near like a dig spot, you see how it has the paw print on it. It's kind of set up like a queue system. That means he's going to go after that area. He's going to dig up some stuff. Now, unlike in the trailer where it showed like he was digging up 4 or 5 different items, it doesn't work the way. He can get like dream shards, he can get night shards, but he can also go and collect some other stuff as well. One of them being wood. So you see I have a bunch of random wood over here. We're going to have Max come over here. He's going to go ahead and get the stuff by himself. I don't know if he's going to grab the stuff on the other side of the fence. Let's wait and see what he does. Okay, he's running around. Is he going to get around the tree? It looks like no. Is he going to... Oh, he got it through the fence. Okay, so stuff that even I am not able to reach, he can go over there and snatch up. And look at this. He's picking up all of the wood right here. Now, I also have another little trick to show you about AFK farming. Oh my gosh, look at that. Yes, he was able to get that stuff over there. So we are going to do a little bit of AFK farming as well. And look at this, he duplicated some stuff. If you don't know what AFK is, it's a gaming term that means away from keyboard. So it just means like if you're gonna, you have to pause your game, you're gonna go cook dinner or something. You can just stand in one spot and farm wood with him. It's so passively. So one thing I like to do is you can get 5 trees. If you have no trees in your biome, say we're over here in the plaza, you have no trees over in the biome, you just put down 5 around you and you stay here, you go cook dinner, you run to the store, you go take a shower, you can stand here, and every single time that the wood spawns, he will actually go and pick it up and harvest it. You could even leave this overnight if you wanted. If you were in desperate need for some dark wood, you could place down just like 5 trees near you and then leave your character standing here. Now, I have tried, if you put him in a companion house and just put the companion house here, he will not pick up the stuff. He has to actually be like following you. He actually has to be your companion. But that's just one of those things that you can do if you want, you know, just stand here and have him just constantly farm wood for you. As you see, if I stand over here in my glade of trust, he's going to go and collect all of this wood as well. Now, where is this wood and stuff actually going? Well, it's going to go in his inventory and also mine. But as you see, it's moving up right now as he's collecting it. And he's going to fill up my inventory. So if you were going to AFK farm, obviously you don't want to be like having a full inventory. You want to be able to keep it pretty empty. And then he also has enough spots. Now, he'll start with just 3, but as you level him up, he'll end up getting a full inventory or not a full inventory, but he'll end up getting a whole row of inventory space, but it seems to be going into your inventory first. And then as you see, he did duplicate it because I leveled him up. Now another little neat trick is that this doesn't work with just wood. He can actually go and harvest pine cones for you and petrified woods. So for example, if I go over here to the bind and I start doing some mining, let's see if we can get some petrified wood to spawn. I got iron ore. There we go. He's actually picking up the wood for me and he put it in my inventory. So here it is, petrified wood. I have 1 piece. And then if I have any trees, which I'm not sure if I have any more trees that have pine cones. I'll check in a second. But I know for a fact he can pick up pine cones as well, because I had him do it on stream earlier. So there we go. It's dropping petrified wood, and he's helping me collect these resources. Okay, I don't see any pine cones, but just trust your boy, all right? Trust your boy, Suro. I got your back. I got your best interest at heart. I promise you he can pick up pine cones. Now, if you end up dropping stuff, he will not pick them up for you. So if I were to drop this petrified wood right here, he is not going to go and pick it up because I'm the one who dropped it. So just keep that in mind. Oh, here we go. We got a pine cone. Oh, there's actually quite a few. See, I never would have seen those behind that. I never would have paid attention to that. And look, there's even one over here. That is what I'm talking about. Let's freaking go. Yeah, a lot of this stuff, your eyes just glaze over, especially if you've decorated in your valley. And he's straight up finding this stuff with the bushes all around. Oh, see, like, look, there's one way back here. I only see it because of the paw print. That would have stayed there for years. Look at that. He is going around on the backside and collecting it for me. Is there any over here? I don't think so. Anything over here? Yeah, you notice, so even when he's not around, he's like further back. It'll go ahead and highlight as long as I'm the one that goes over there. So that's actually a dig spot for him to get. Is he going to be able to get that through the fence? Oh my gosh, Max, you were worth every penny. Thank you so much, Max. We literally appreciate you. Now, since it is raining, we are going to quickly show off. Let's put Eric's ship down here. We're going to quickly show off the furniture that he's going to give you. All right, so as you know, his bundle came with some items. So those items are these ones right here. So we ended up getting this little wall light. I'll put it low. Looks like you can raise it high or low. You can actually have it as low as you want it to be, which is kind of crazy. We have this bed, which is pretty large. You cannot put the bed underneath the chandelier, or at least this chandelier. So we're going to drop it there. We also have the cabinet, a little nightstand. You can place it there. We got the fireplace. Let's place that. You know what? Let's get it away from some of the light. We're going to place it right here. And then can we interact with it? You can. Okay, so it does turn on. And then can you interact with these? No, and they're not very bright at all. You cannot interact with this, but you can sit on the bed. Now there's also a spot to place something like, you know, a lamp or something like that right here. Bucket's too big. The Incrediphone. There you go. We also have the nautical floor rug, and I actually think this is pretty cool. So you could put it under the bed if you want to, or you could just have it out here. And it matches with the comforter and the pillows. And then we got Max's house here, so you can actually put this one outside, of course. But this is Max's little companion house. You can go over there and you can put many of them in here. But his house does look pretty good. It looks like the flag at the top is static, so it's not going to be moving at all. We also have the window here, so you could place it over this. Let's put another one over on this side right here. And you also cannot interact with it. It kind of is like reflective a little bit. It has a map, a little candle. Actually, those look like different candles than we actually have in game. And then you may be wondering, where did I get this ship bed? So this was not shown in the bundle, and you'd be correct to think that this bed is not part of like the actual bundle itself necessarily. It's actually a separate like hidden item that you get as a friendship reward. So for example, if I go to collections and I go to companions and I go to Max and I right click, you're going to see his friendship rewards down there. So at level 5, once you max his friendship out, you get him to level 5, he's going to get this bed. He is the only companion in the game that has this bed. and you will not be able to get this bed any other way than purchasing this bundle and maxing out Max. This actually works for some other companions as well. So for example, we got R2-D2 right here. If I right click on it, I actually at level 5 will get an R2-D2 backpack. So we have a bunch of other ones here, and I am going to do a video showcasing all of these items as well. But overall, the items look pretty good. I love that the items, like the colors of it, matches his fur, you know. I mean, I think it's adorable. And you know what else is adorable? Our buddy Max actually has 2 companion poses. Here is the first one, and then you have the second one. So the first one right here, our character actually does a lot of different animations. Open arms, and then kind of like he puts his hands together like he's going to be like he's cherishing something. He also laughs, and this opens up the door to a bunch of new poses for dream snaps. So I can actually hide him if I wanted. So hide companion, and then now I have my character that can do these different poses. I can have a pose like this for a dream snap, and then you have this one, and then where he's laughing, covering his mouth, and then he's kind of shocked. So this one actually has quite a few different poses. And then the second one, you can make it look like you are hugging different characters. So you could have, you know, if you're trying to hug Sully or whatever, you can do that as well. And then this is what it looks like when you actually have Max with you. Your character actually holds him. His tongue is like hanging out very far, and he'll actually lick your character. So you can obviously catch these poses like in mid-action by hitting the pause button. And I think it's going to be pretty adorable for a dream snap. But he's so big. Look at that. He is actually bigger than my character. All right. It just stopped raining, which is perfect because we have special interactions between him and other villagers. So Ariel down here is supposed to have a interaction. Let's see. Let's go catch up to her. Looks like she's running away. And let's see if she interacts with Max. Oh, Max is barking at her. But she's always on a mission. I actually struggled to get her to interact with them. Oh, look at that. Max was already running over here trying to collect that wood. All right, Ariel. Here you go. We finally got Max in the valley. Okay, Ariel's not wanting to do it right now. So we're going to go talk to Eric. And watch what Eric does. He literally sprints over there, holds out a stick, and plays with Max. And that's not the only interaction he actually does. He has a second interaction as well, where he actually talks to our character, and he does a different animation where he's like, let me know if Max is too much for you. Now, if you're wondering if he still asks, like, I wonder how Max is doing, he still does that even with Max right there in front of him. But it is nice that there's a couple more interactions. Now, it seems like it takes a while before he'll do the interaction again. If you want him to go and do the interaction again, you could teleport to a different island, or you could also teleport to a floating island and then go back, and he should do the animation again. So let's see if we can get the second one. If not, we'll try and get a better... Oh, here we go. He's actually coming out of his house. Okay, so here he is with the stick again. Okay, he's just gliding. Oh my gosh. All right, here we go. I love how he like actually full sprints over here to Max. Like Eric gets so excited to see Max.
I hope Max is doing okay without me.
See, he said, I hope Max is doing okay without me. Bro, he's right here. Now let's go check on Ursula and see if he'll do an interaction with her. Sometimes it doesn't. It's like kind of buggy. Okay, here's Ursula. See, he'll start growling at her, and he'll growl at the other villains as well, like Hades and Jafar, and I think that that's pretty funny. And then we're going to go check on Ariel again and see if she is actually feeling playful this time. Yeah, still no luck with Ariel. She just doesn't want to interact with them, but he did find another spot to dig here. Now, whenever you pet him, this is the animation he does. He actually barks a little bit, and I think that's cute. I also love how he just kind of trots along. And as you're running, if you pay attention to him, he starts galloping, which is really funny too. And that is pretty much it with the Max. Like I said, he's got a lot of little features, you know. He has like a hidden reward, which was really nice. He also has interactions with villagers. He has a little exclusive thing where he can go dig up some spots. He can collect your wood, pine cones. You can AFK farm with them. I mean, like I said, overall, I actually think this bundle is more worth it than some of the other ones. But you guys let me know down below. Do you plan on picking this up? What are your thoughts over this? And also keep in mind, it looks like we are getting Nana added to the game as well. I'm not sure if she's going to have the exact same ability to dig up spots. We'll have to wait and see, but that is it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one.